Tattoo Liner Trooper by Kat Von D. And notice that it has a really nice felt tip. I think that would definitely be really easy for a beginner to use because it is so sharp and you're going to get a really great, straight, thin or thick line. I'll do one eye the beginner way and then one eye the kind of way that I usually do it. So first off, what you'll want to do is you'll want to make a tiny dot right in the center of your lash line. Next, you'll make another dot right at the end of your lash line. Then you'll make another tiny, tiny dot as close to the lash line as possible. See that? So I have 3 dots here, all lined up. The next thing that you'll do is you'll just do another dot. Okay, so right where the end of your crease is, you'll want to do one more dot. Then you'll do a really tiny, tiny dot right next to it. Really small though, because this is where you're going to bring the wing out. So now that you have a really nice shape, it's almost like connect the dots now. You'll go from the one that's closest to your inner tear duct, and you'll just basically fill that line in to the second dot. Next, what you'll do is you'll fill in the gap to the third dot. Okay, next what you'll do, keep the eye that you're working on closed, that seems to help. And you'll connect the line from this dot to the next dot. And now, same thing all the way to the end. Okay, now you'll use the reference point where the tiny little dot is at the end, and you'll just connect it all the way down. To the middle dot, or where the middle dot once was. Then you'll just fill in any gaps. Okay, so now you have a really, really nice wing. This is probably a hard part for a lot of people because they don't want to have too thick of a line towards the inner of the eye. So what you'll do is you'll take your brush and you'll turn it to the side. And you'll get right up on that lash line. And you just drag it in. And basically that's how you get the winged liner effect for beginners. Next I'm going to show you how I usually do my own personal wing. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start right from the middle. And I'll just create one line from the middle to the end of my eyelashes. Then what I'll do is I'll go in going this way. And then just kind of try to fill it in. So I always like to leave a little bit of a gap where the end of my actual eye ends. Then I'll fill that in and connect it to the edge of the wing. And then fill in any other gaps. Of course, I just jacked that up. That's so sad. It's okay. That's easily fixed. When you mess up your liner, there is an easy fix for this. So I will show you in just a second. Let me just move on to And now you have two awesome lines. So basically just to clean up the little tiny dash that just got made, I'm just going to take a concealer with the brush, or you can get any kind of concealer brush, get a little bit of concealer on the end of the brush and kind of just clean it up. This is just a lot easier because it's a concealer that actually has a brush on it already. And so I'll just go right underneath it and just kind of put the tiniest bit of concealer and just kind of sharpen it up. And that's how you get an eyeliner that's sharp enough to cut a bee. You know what I'm saying? Okay, and then you'll do that on the other side just so the other one looks as sharp. And I'm just going to take the very tip of my finger and just pat underneath it so I don't have any lines. And there you have it, ladies. Sharp, cut a bee, angled liner, cat eyes, whatever you want to call it. Honestly, think about it like this. Everybody is a beginner at one point. And then after you learn a couple new skills, you master those skills. And then you're able to just create whatever you want. I would definitely say to the ladies who are worried about, oh, well, I'm a beginner, I'll never be able to do this. I want you guys to just keep on trying. Honestly, everybody has to start somewhere, and I just think that if you take your time, don't try to automatically think you're going to do as well as a makeup artist who's been doing makeup for years, or someone who's just more artistically inclined, okay? Because everyone has to start somewhere. Next, we're going to move on to contouring, which I've had a lot of people ask exactly how I contour, so I'm going to show you in the next segment.